Gonna be honest, don't know what that song was. I have honestly no idea what that song was. Let me remove that from this playlist. How do I do that actually? There's just a bunch of random shit at the bottom of this playlist. Anyways, hello everybody. Oh, there are a bunch of Genshin fan songs. Okay, I get it. Cause there's some TMB stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Anyways, hello. How is everybody doing today? Delete song. Remove song from playlist. Beep. Hello, Blue Cat. Hello, Phantom. How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty, suddenly very intense. I'm doing good. Let me actually turn down the music a little bit. I'm doing pretty good. Classes start for me tomorrow, so I'm trying to forget about that part. But, you know, other than that, it's pretty good. Ooh, tea. Delete so. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, so my classes start tomorrow. I just recently, like earlier today, I sat down and I was like, I'm gonna look through the, where my classes actually are. What's up, Hermes? Welcome. So yeah, only like a couple hours ago, I sat down, I was like, I wonder where my classes actually are. I have 2 of my computer science classes are in our agricultural building in the same fucking room. So I'm going to this agricultural building every goddamn day for 2 different CS classes. So that was something I learned, which was stupid. I don't like... Sometimes the scheduling at my school is a little funky. And then I have to like on my Tuesdays and Thursdays, I've got a hike to make from one side of campus to the other. I mean, it's not really a hike because my campus is flat, but I have to make the trek from like one corner of campus to the other in, I want to say it's 15 minutes is what I've got. Yeah, I've got 15 minutes, which is actually more generous than usual. Because usually we only have 10, but I got that extra 5 minutes to freaking yeet myself across campus from our stadium to that fucking agricultural building where I have to do my computer science class. It's so weird. Hi, Ikaru. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? So yeah, that has been my day. I am so not ready to to do classes tomorrow. I don't. Oh my. Due August 20th. Okay, so let's do Tuesday. Therapy's estimate work is to tell team assignments. Okay, I have a quiz. Oh, we have to have a Slack? Fuck. Oh god. I'm just now looking at my software my software engineering class. Dude, we have to use Slack. Submit your GitHub username. That's gonna be fun. And then we have another quiz. He's like, my professor's like, I was a gamer for a while in college playing Empire on Play-Doh in the late 1970s. The game could go on for days. I'd pick a side for battle, but usually operating solo. And he says, so I wonder if or how your gaming skills translate to this class's work. Please complete the short survey to share your thoughts. This is gonna be an interesting class. Okay. I'm excited for that class though, because that's software engineering, and so it's kind of taking the ideas of software development that I did last semester, and kind of running with it. And so it puts you in a team, and you have to build software with like a full team and all that. So that'll be fun for my introverted ass, but I still think it'll be fun. And then yeah, I have like a history class I'm doing. I'm retaking my discrete structures, my discrete math. Yeah, I'm so excited for this semester. So excited. But anyways, so the plan for today, I have not logged into Genshin for a hot minute. So let's go do that. Let us transition. Boop. Yeah, so we will be getting Stellar Reunion. I'm telling you now. I'm using my Stellar Reunion now, because I figured probably be better just to do it now, because I will eventually get the new Stellar Reunion with like the 10 poles and shit. At some point, it's probably better to log in now and get used to it. Or yeah, get playing the game again than to wait until 5.0 to get an extra 10 pole. Because yeah, it has been a minute since I played this game. Like what is it Genshin Impact? I forget. Eljanar, welcome. Yeah, you can tell it's been a minute. I have not touched this game this entire patch. I know you can't hear the game. Now you can hear the game. It's only been a small while, yeah. Only a little bit. I haven't. Yeah. I haven't even claimed the 4.8 schedule compensation. I've done literally, I have not touched this game since 4.8. Or since 4.7 actually. So yeah. Hello Hat, welcome. Hello Black Devil. We got 2 more days to do Simulanka. I'm probably not gonna do it, to be completely honest. I'm not a place where I speedrun anything. I used to be, after 4 years of this game, I'm not that anymore. Cause like I was very like I did that. I played this game a lot. Whoa, frames. Hello. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I played this game a lot when it first came out, but after 4 years of this shit, I ain't into it. Moment, this is a G. Summer tight skills. Got 9 days to do that. Oh, pretty Nilu outfit. I forgot about that. That's pretty good lore. I have heard that it has good lore. Good Lord Venti. It has good lore. I'm not sure how invested I am in it, to be completely honest. Imaginarium Theater? Yeah, I haven't even done the Imaginarium Theater quest. Y'all, I don't know what this game is. Boop. Primos, I guess. That is an interesting thing. You get Primos, you get a Kirara. I thought they forgot about the Dragon Spine Dragon. Oh yeah, no, they still. Durin is a thing still, somehow. It's honestly impressive. What's new in the shop? Oh yeah, the Nilu skin. It's so pretty. Nilu skin is so pretty. I haven't bought my fates for this month. Oh, I honestly don't know when the last time I fucking opened this game was. Like, I honestly cannot tell you when the last time I actually opened this game. Like, it's not good. Oh, God. But yeah, I figured Durin was gonna make a comeback because, you know, you have to realize of how core he is to all of the Conrad shit. You did the fact. Oh yeah, no, I did that. Well, I have fucking Arlecchino and Farina. Like, like they were all filler. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I haven't been playing it very much. I've also just kind of been playing other games, which is a huge thing. Because I've been playing like a lot of what's his face? A lot of Warframe has been my big game recently. So yeah, I have been missing just mostly. I've just been doing mostly what's his face? Yeah. Anyways, how do you get the Kirara skin? I don't use Kirara though, so I don't know if I would even want a Kirara skin. Do I even have Kirara? I think I do. Or do I? I might not even have Kirara, to be completely honest. Wait. Where would she be? Yeah, I don't think I even have Kirara. So, I mean, if I don't get her skin, I won't be too fussed. Yeah, I don't even have her, so whoopsie-doo. But okay, first of all, Emily, I'm gonna do test run with her just to see what she does. You can get both her and the skin around the same time. Okay. Increased by elemental skill will attack enemies and at intervals while enemies are burning. Sense. Ooh, associated burning. Sense will be periodically created. After the case absorbs 2 sense, the damage AoE damage dealt and the number of attacks will increase. Okay, 3 reduced case. Okay.
Extract.
Boop.
Back. Teamwork is strength. This will brighten up the place. Neutralize.
Yeah, she's pretty much just the lead into natlan.
Mighty mythical beast.
Everybody stand back.
Yeah, Gaming Anomaly, like, this sure is a team.
Many happy returns.
I don't know how I feel about it.
A little ambiance. Stack that. Huh? I'm going in. Sign here, please. Reconstitute.
Up to it, Manzai.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that trial, but I mean, she sure is a character, to be completely honest. She sure is a character. I bet she's fun to build in very specific teams, but meh. Meh. At the late game, you just want to make fun teams. Yeah, exactly. She's Dendro Xiangling. Okay, I can see that. I can see why that's really fun. Just not my thing, especially because I'm not a huge Xiangling fan. Now this is a character that I kind of really want.
You're in for a little shock.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
One of these days, I'm gonna pull for Yelan. One of these days.
Here comes the cat.
It's just she always comes at a time where I want someone else. She never comes in like, she always comes in the most inopportune times.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
Remember, well, that's the thing, right? Because I'm at a point right now where I am currently wanting to save for Mavuika, right? So I don't want to spend any of my very precious gems because they are in rather short supply right now because I haven't been playing the game. I don't want to spend anything on anybody because I need to continue I need to keep my promise that I made in 1.0. I'm gonna continue my Archon collection. And Mavuika is my like main focus right now because I have what this is 37 plus 49 wishes right now. Although do I even have guarantee? Do I have 50-50? Who was my last 5-star? I think it was Arla. Okay, so I have a 5-star. I just don't know who it is. So I'm still on 50-50. Yeah, there's time, and I am 15 times 5. 35 plus 30, what, 49? So I have 124 into pity if I use all my wishes. So I am going to, that's minus 90. So 34 into a guarantee. So I'm not too terribly like fucked. However, not nearly as fucked as I would want to be completely honest. Hold on. There we go. Trigger that new wish event. I mean, by the time Mavuika comes around, I am definitely gonna have a guarantee. Like, by the time she pops around, I am going to have a guarantee. The problem is I want to make sure I have that And her being like, yeah, it's the problem of I will have enough. I just don't know if I'll have enough to get another character by the time she comes around. Is kind of my thinking right now. What I want to do, I want to pop back over here. Should we be concerned about 5.2? I don't know. I'm still unsure as to what to think about 5.2, because it does feel a little strange, doesn't it? Yeah. So my thinking right now is I'm getting stutters, a lot of stuttering. Well, that might be part of it because it looks super fuzzy. Will this fuck up the stream though? There we go, that looks way better for me. Holy shit, it's not as blurry. Yeah, so my thinking right now, as it stands, is we're gonna get 5.2 is going to, it's not gonna be a filler patch, but it's going to be a patch with enough shit that makes postponing worth it. So either it's gonna be a Durin patch, it's gonna be something, I don't know if we would do a Dainsliff patch. But yeah, it definitely wouldn't be a Dainsliff patch, but it would be something very, very, very lore relevant. Maybe Ventiac 2 because I'm coping. Maybe we do go back to Dragonspine. Maybe we do. Honestly, I don't know what it would be at this point, but my feeling is we're gonna have something very lore relevant happen in between now and between 5.1 and 5.3. Venti 2 would be insane. I'm coping so hard on Venti 2. I honestly would love that. I would love Venti 2. Maybe Mare Javari, that also is possible. Because you have to think, we get like between 5.1 and 5, or like between the 0.1 patches and 0.3 patches, we usually get at least one map expansion, if not two. So if we're talking about large like map extensions, that would make a lot of sense. That maybe we're talking Mare Javari. Yeah, like a Mare Javari, like an Enka style expansion, I think would be really, really, really cool. That also feels kind of like a cope, but also that makes sense. That makes so much sense though to me that we could really, the only thing to me that might warrant pausing the Archon quest entirely is Mare Javari or Venti 2. That is it. I have not looked at leaks now because I generally don't look at leaks. Also, hi Ray, welcome in. So I've been unofficial this time. And even if we do get something Durin related, I feel like Durin wouldn't be big enough on his own to warrant pausing the Archon quest. Because like Durin is huge, right? But I feel like pausing the Archon quest to go to fuck off in Dragonspine for a while is a little strange. I feel like we would have to somehow tie it into the Marriage of Ari. When is 5.2? Like which month approximately? So if we're talking about 5.0 being next week-ish, then 5... Yeah. That would be December-ish. Because every patch is a month and a half. So that wouldn't quite be Lunar New Year. Possibly Albedo Winter Event. That would be really funny if Albedo comes back. I would actually kind of love that if Albedo comes back and just... It's just a huge fuck you moment. What if he tops Nahida again for most talkative character? What if he just like takes the crown back? That would be so funny. Fallen 5.3, it does. It would be 5.3, yeah. Yes. It would be a 5.3 patch, I think. I think it would be second half of 5.3. I believe. Let me double check. Actually, yeah, so Lunar New Year for 2025 is January 29th. So yeah, actually that would be the first half of... That would be roughly the first half, I think. Natlan is breaking all the patterns. It kind of is. It lands in a very strange spot. It's landing in a very, very, very strange spot because it's happening pretty late into the year comparatively.
Laid bare.
It'd be second half.
Stabilize.
I'm not sure.
This is order.
But either way, it would be a 5.3.
Witness my rise.
I remember how to play this game. But yeah, honestly, it's kind of cool that Natlan is breaking patterns like it is, because of the fact that it's the weird nation that has been weird since release. I think that's kind of neat, to be completely honest.
Shower me with praise.
Laid bare. The wind knows me.
Dude, Arlecchino's just fucking busted.
Order guide you.
I always forget how stupidly good she is. Like, this is so dumb.
Transfixed.
There you are. Power Nation with no pyro characters is very weird. So far. I have a feeling we're gonna get the influx of pyro characters. I mean, also to be fair, right? We already have a fuck ton of pyro characters. Like, pyro is one of the most crowded elements right now, aside from... Yeah, no. I think pyro is the most crowded element. Maybe second to hydro.
Solidify.
I did not do this right. Where did the other guy go? Oh, he's over here. Okay. Hydra Nation's only Hydra characters are dragons. Farina is not a dragon. She is by definition a human. Excuse me.
This is order.
Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Please die. Thank you.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Solidify.
Shower me with... Overruled.
She's the flagship Archon. She doesn't count. Okay, fine. There's the Pyro tribe. Is the missing natlan tribe that migrated to Mondstadt? I mean, I don't. But here's the thing. I don't think that the tribes are going to be defined by their element. Is the thing. Like, strictly by their element. Because, like... I mean, so far they are, but I wouldn't be surprised if... to me, I wouldn't be surprised if they aren't. If, like, we get, like, Mualani's tribe, we meet the people in Mualani's tribe, and there are other vision bearers from there that are not strictly Hydro. But then that would be really strange, though, that would actually kind of be a really cool subversion now that I think about it. Like, storytelling-wise, that would be a really cool subversion if the fucking Nation of Pyro had, like, one Pyro character there, and that's Mabuika. That would actually kind of be dope. I think it's something to do with the Y-Up. Yeah.
Gather.
Strike a pop.
Wind strike.
I don't know, this nation is so far being so weird. Have you heard the Capitano Dragon theories? I have not. They're related to one of the 6 saurian species that are element themed. That is true. I will give you that much. They are, each of the tribes have their own, like, saurian, are tied to one ancient saurian, or whatever, however it works. I don't know how it works entirely yet. We're gonna have to wait till Natlan comes out, but each of the 6 tribes have their own thing. Each have their own, like, elemental theme based off the saurian that they, like, worship or inherit them, like, or they're, like, relative or whatever, however it works. I don't know how it's gonna work, but they do each have an elemental theme. I wonder, actually, if Kachina is Geo because they specifically choose people with Geo affinities from that tribe. Mualani isn't actually representing in the pilgrimage, in the competition. She's literally there to be a tour guide. She's our own personal Paimon. And then who else are we getting? We're getting Mualani, Kachina, and Kinich. Maybe he's chosen because he has a Dendro affinity in the nation that is, or in the tribe that represents Geo. I wonder if it's kind of a that thing, and it's not a kind of a survivorship bias. I think that's how this applies. It's kind of a survivorship bias where not all the characters, not all the vision bearers in each tribe are of the same element as their tribe represents, but instead it's just all the characters that we've seen so far are just happen to be, because of some reason, because all of these characters are being sent because of this like thing that they have to represent their nation for. So it'd make a lot of sense for them to be vision bearers of that element, because why would they send like, why would the Geo Nation send like a pyro vision bearer? Because again, you have to remember, like, it's weird. Visions are very like, what's the word I'm looking for? Visions are very non-discriminatory. Like, that's something that I've always found interesting, is how just non-discriminatory
Laid bare.
visions are. They've always just been a,
Everlasting as
if
the moon.
the gods think you deserve a vision, you get a vision. It doesn't matter where you are, who you are, where you're from, what, you get a vision. Is there no pyro animal tribe? I do. We saw 6. We saw there are 6 tribes, I believe. There are 7 elements, so one of the tribes is not there. I believe that should be pyro. If we go with the pyro tribe left.
I'll think about it.
So, and we know there is Geo, Dendro, and Hydro, right? So, yeah, because Mualani. So then that leaves Animo, Electro, and Cryo. If we're gonna leave Pyro out, because one element has to be left out. Because remember when we got the teaser from the 4.8 stream, and it showed us the three Saurian, like, and then it showed how each of them worked gameplay wise, and then there were 3 that were grayed out. Pyro here is that one out, which I find fascinating because we are in the nation of Pyro. But that's a really cool subversion, I think.
Ad Astra Abbott. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Wording, but didn't they say that tribe members gain powers to resonate with their YAB? We've seen the YAB have different elements to match the tribes and dragons. That would make a lot of sense, yeah. Again, I think we're gonna have to wait until... We're gonna have to fully wait until natlan comes out to figure out how that works, but that seems roughly that's how that works. Oh, true, I forgot about that. That's actually a really good point, Minnie. Could this also be related to how the Traveler not being able to resonate with Pyro? That's a really good point. I'm trying to run that theory through my brain. How does that work? How would that work? Oh, okay, there's a lot of ideas there. There's a lot of ideas. There's no Pyro Traveler, it's already better than the Hydro one. True. I do think we're going to get a Pyro Traveler.
Solidify.
It's just the mechanisms by which it's gonna be different. I feel like the pyro being missing makes the most sense, but Anima would just be so perfect with the marriage of Ari and Vanessa's tribe. Yeah. Or do we think... Yeah, this is weird. Like, there's a lot of possibilities for how this could work, but it just feels right. That feels like a very sound conclusion to make. It'd be so funny if the Traveler's just young. Like, that would be funny. Oh, because you know how that whole thing about how the Traveler's abilities tend to mirror the Archon's abilities of that element. It just fucking mirrors Xiangling or Bennett, and not even close to Mavuika's kit.
Gather.
When they mirror the dragon. Yeah, they mirror the person that has dominion over the element, I guess. Yeah, that would just straight up confirm that Bennett is the is the Pyro Archon. That would be a really funny meme to do. But no, like, I really like this idea that for some reason, say the tribes get their power through the Wyob, right? Don't know how that works, but like, just say that's how that works. Sweet Pyro. These are really good bounties. Say each of the tribes get their get their element through the Wyob. Imagine. The fact that there is no Pyro Wyob means that for some reason within the bounds of Natlan, Pyro is just not a thing that exists. And so, because of that,
Solidify.
Shower me with
Traveler can't resonate with Hydro at the statue because for some reason there is no Pyro to resonate with. That would actually be a really interesting idea if Natlan just doesn't have Pyro, period. Like, for some reason it is a nation without an entire ass element. Which makes me wonder if, it makes me wonder actually, do you think Mavuika is the Pyro Wyob? Anti-pyro field, that would be interesting. But I wonder if is that why the Koholosaurs can swim in lava? Lava isn't fire. Lava is just really hot rocks. It's entirely geological. But where was I going? Oh yeah, so what if Mavuika is is the Pyro Wyob, but for some reason she isn't allowing people to... She isn't allowing people to resonate with her for one reason or another. Maybe as like as a protection of the Gnosis or some shit. Wonder what she's using the Gnosis for. That's kind of where I'm at right now, because and I really think one of the biggest things that we're going to learn in Natlan, I think one of the biggest focuses of Natlan is going to be what is up with the Gnosises. Like, we know kind of what they are. We know kind of what they do, but it's all in that kind of. So I wonder, is Natlan gonna answer that question of what are the Gnosises gonna be? Because it kind of has to, right? Unless we want to wait all the way until Snezhnaya. Do we want, like, I can't imagine this won't answer what the fuck the vision, or what the Gnosises are even for. She's simply the most proactive Archon. She does. And that's also interesting to me, is she's actually putting up a fight for it. Because you have to think, Venti got jumped. He wasn't able to put up a fight for that. Morax bargained it away. Yai actually just gave it over. Nahida bargained it away. That's actually a pattern that I'm noticing. It's a cycle of 3. So then Farina gave it away, or Nouvelette gave it away. And then Venti, is Mavuika gonna lose it? But then here's my thinking, and I was talking about this during the stream, right? If Mavuika loses the Gnosis, that's kind of weird. Like, from a storytelling perspective, we kind of have to get the Gnosis by the end, but we have to walk away from 5.3 with the Gnosis, or else it just won't make sense. Because it has been established that canonically, since the game started, 4 years have passed. Like, that is how time works. Time passes along with the server updates. In lore, like, genuinely 4 years have passed in game since the beginning of the game. So that means that the period between 5.3 and 6.0 is gonna be that, like, 5-ish months. So it's either, it's either that same, like, either we walk away from it, or we somehow, there's some extra contingency that the Futui haven't solved yet. Yeah, we also do have the loom. I forget about that. I think they talked the whole that thing away by saying, I think they talked that away by saying, Lumine had to figure out how the fuck to use it to its fullest capacity, because now it works differently. Okay, how does team building work in this game? I forget. Xingqiu. You. Who else do I want to throw in here? Nahida Baiju? Sure. That'll work. That is also a good point. Maybe 5.2 is a Luma Fate bullshit. And I wonder if Luma... Because I am entirely sold on the fact that Luma Fate or 5.2 is going to be something Mayor Javari related. It's got to be, right? It has to. Like, there's no way it's not. Or Durin's Resurrection. Again, whatever it is, I think it's going to take place in the Mayor Javari. Somehow, some way. Don't know how, but it's gotta have something to do with the Mayor Javari. I really like the idea of the Luma Fate happening in 5.2, or something relating to the Luma Fate. And yeah, since it's very, very, very like, it's been established that for some reason we have a lot of ties to the Abyss in Natlan. That would make the most sense. That would be really good. To give melanin to all of the Fontaine characters that need it.
Seems like an emergency.
It can't just be a. It can't. I can't. I'm sorry. It's not going to be. Hi, Rika. Like, it straight up just can't. I'm sorry. That's just. It's too weird. To just have a 5.2 without any Archon quest in it.
Sharing my knowledge. Let my name echo in song.
I just feel like that's too strange. Unless they're gonna make 5.3 quests like absolutely gargantuan.
No, my sword. Ring cutter.
Which is a possibility, to be completely fair. Unless, yeah, okay, it could be a whole, it could be like a, they need the extra time to just
Overruled.
do whatever the fuck, like, to make the goddamn 20-hour quest or whatever. Which, if that's the case,
Let me weave you a
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry if it's that big. Come here, bitches.
everlasting as the moon.
Bringing Arlo isn't the best pan. Well, it's fine.
One with nature.
It's fine, you know? It's fine. R&R V2. At least it'll be voiced? Theoretically?
I see everything. Help!
Rip.
Strike a pop.
Taking a turn for the better.
See? Huh? Cross over.
That was a very stupid time to ult.
Hey. Let the world come alive. This is Her Majesty's gift. Winter.
Yeah, okay. That's really interesting, though. Why there is a distinct lack of pyro in the Pyro Nation.
Solidify.
No, my sword. Witness
So
the
then,
power of the
do
one.
we also think that in some way? How the fuck did I get over here? What? Okay.
This is where you fall.
Do we think that in some way Mavuika is
laid bare.
Okay, the question is, do we think Mabuika is somehow tied to Pyro Dragon? Oh my god. Stop that.
Rain outlines your
Please,
fate.
thank you.
Know my sword. Let me weave you a
As one with wind and cloud.
Thank you.
Witness my rise.
She's gatekeeping Pyro. I honestly think that's a very good possibility. I feel like that's a very, very, very strong possibility, to be completely honest. Do that, yeah. Nahida was not the play. I could do Venti or an Albedo. Or... I don't think my Shangling is even built, so... Because I do this, obviously. Navi's the only reason why I got through the second half of this Abyss. Really? Okay. Good to know then, I guess. Okay, shut up. I think she's annoying to play. I know she's busted, but I think she's annoying just because I don't like splitting my attention like that.
strike a pose.
Moments of birth.
It's kind of a skill issue, but you know. Come here. Boop.
Time to shine.
Coming to be.
I need Mavuika to be the Phoenix. I mean, she's gotta be, right? Because of the whole ode to, like, the whole rebirth idea
Rain cutter.
that Natlan has going for it.
Order guide.
I played Hyper Bloom. You assume that I actually think about the teams that I put together.
The moon. Overruled.
I very ooga booga this game. I usually don't even do 412. I just kind of do 9 and 10 and then call it good. Never thought I'd see Albedo. Yeah, I enjoy playing Albedo still. I think he's fun.
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
Especially because I have Cinnabar Spindle. I think that's one of the only reasons why I can even play him as much as I do, is because I have Cinnabar Spindle, but we don't talk about that. I think I also have, like, Refinement 6 Cinnabar Spindle.
Mind the side effect.
Coming to be.
Let my name echo in song.
Mavuika revives previous Pyro Archon. True. Or do we think that Mavuika...
Solidify.
Know my sword.
I know I've been kind of using this a lot, but do we think Mavuika is the previous Pyro Archon in like a Phoenix sort of way? Like previous Pyro Archon died, reincarnated into Mavuika? I'm gonna laugh so hard if we make it through the entirety of Natlan without a single mention of Signora. That would be so funny. I would think that's fucking hilarious. That would be so good.
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sin.
Burst forth.
Your sacrifice is ready.
Feel this ancient power.
Seems like an emergency.
I would get such a kick out of that.
Job's over.
I don't know why they would even mention her at all. The only situation in which I can imagine it is Crimson Witch of Flames bullshit.
This is order.
That's it.
Laid bare.
I'm also wondering. That's also something I wonder is, does the ancient name thing somehow tie into the Archon ship?
Gather.
Like, does being an Archon require something related to the ancient names? Maybe being the most ancient name or something along those lines?
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Because I'm very curious to see how the ancient name bullshit works, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me with how they described it in the how they described it in the live stream. The whole idea of the ancient name really does not make a whole lot of sense to me. The Harbingers have let her. Yeah, exactly. Harbingers have. The Harbingers had a fucking funeral for her. Not to be dense, but in the Similanka quest, they explain names being tied to fate. I mean, yes, but also, again, how does the ancient name thing work? Because I get names being tied to fate, right? I get that. It's kind of like a constellation sort of thing. But like, again, how? How?
Stabilize.
Because like it has something to do with like like obsidian obelisks and the names being carved into that, and then or something. I don't know. I'm waiting for it to for everything to come around for a very long cutscene where Kachina or Mualani or whoever explains the concept to us, because it's really weird to me, especially if you combine it with the names being tied to fate. Like, like I don't get that. Sure. Loading.
Hey, wake up!
Hi. So the one name we know is like a trait. Yeah.
You're finally awake. Paimon was worried sick. No idea. Paimon just woke up and then we were here. Well, the scenery here looks different too. Oh, what should we do, Traveler? Please don't tell
Hey,
Paimon
you're
someone
finally awake.
abducted us and brought us to some strange place that we could never leave. You're right. Better to think of this as the beginning of a new adventure.
Yeah, sure.
Thank goodness you're still here. If Paimon woke up alone, she probably would be trembling in a
Actually playing
tree
Similanka.
hollow.
I mean, I got nothing else to do, so might as well. The story begins in a forest without rain. Okay.
Let's follow this path for now. We might be able to meet someone and figure out what this place is all about.
Cube. Guys, I think they forgot to remove the standard blender or cube. Touch the bookmark. Yeah, I can. some of those up. That's weird. Okay. The music is so goofy. I love those. Excerpts of Bliss.
Traveler, did those plants by the road look weird to you? It almost looked like they were made of paper.
Are we in a book or some shit?
And those two frogs over there? Yeah, they look like pieces of origami.
I feel like Columbina. Columbina's also a very interesting discussion to have. I'm excited to see. Maybe that's another thing that could happen in 5.2 is Columbina. Because we know Columbina's sus as fuck.
By the shade of a lotus leaf stream, don't tell me you forgot how to jump.
I didn't forget, Firecracker. I'm just not sure if what I remember is correct.
Next thing you know, you'll have forgotten how to sing, much less notate a score. You still remember.
We're still
what
talking
I
about.
call you
I thought we left from her
Scream,
yet,
don't
dude.
you?
Yeah, she's the creepy kid, but like, there's the whole she's a Cecily idea. She's fucking batshit. I really hope she's Jinx style batshit. I really want a crazy ass character, like, and not like not the Arlecchino. Oh, she's so terrifying that, and then she wasn't. She's just kind of cold. No, I want like absolutely bonkers. I want Jinx style fucking batshit.
Yeah, because I've got a great singing voice. Although these days, name seems more ironic than anything.
Not just a great voice, one that evokes the gentleness of early morning dewdrops flowing into a spring.
Biblically accurate harbinger.
Jump
Yeah, exactly.
and make the jump over. If you're still
No, but
unsure, just use that roll
she's gotta, right?
I won't laugh, I promise.
Because so
Now,
far,
don't tell me you've forgotten how to use that as well.
one of the theories that I've always found kind of infuriating is the harbinger wheel theory of the order in which we encounter the harbingers follows the wheel. But so far the pattern holds. So, and the dove is next, right? After what is supposed to be Capitanos. So, like, if the pattern continues to hold, I hate that theory. I for some reason, I've always found it super unreasonable, but so far... I hate it's been so accurate so far. It's a stupid theory, but how does it work? I don't know. It works, though. Yeah, I didn't believe it until Arlecchino happened, exactly. And then it did, and I was like, okay, sure. And then so far it's been working, I think, pretty well with... Let me pull up the thing, actually. Harbinger wheel. I still have some tabs from... last time. Yeah, so I feel like it's... Okay, so I have it pulled up here. Let me show you guys. Make sure I don't have anything else pulled up. Okay. Dupe, display capture. Okay, so this is the Harbinger wheel theory. So we know that the theory says that we start with Tartaglia as the first Harbinger that we meet, and then we go this way. We go counterclockwise, starting from Tartaglia. Why? Who the fuck knows? But that's the theory. So it's Tartaglia, then we met Signora, then we meet Scaramouche, then we met Pantalone or Pantalone was weird. No, we didn't. That's supposed to be Dottore. Some theories say that this is Dottore. And then Columbina and Arlecchino. Unless it's not. Wait, this is a weird one. So no, that is supposed to be Dottore. It's calling me that's Arlecchino. I forget. The hand is confirmed to be Arlecchino? It is. Okay, so this is old. Yeah, okay, so this is Arlecchino. Tartaglia, Signora, Scaramouche, Arlecchino, Colombina, Capitano. That's it. This is the most recent one. Yeah. Why is it like that? Who the fuck knows? But so far, this pattern has been holding true. Because to be fair, we never actually we already met Dottore, which is true, but that makes me wonder. Because Dottore had kind of a more minor place in... It could also be boss fight, true. It is boss... This is boss fight order, true, so far with Arlecchino. Because Tartaglia, then Signora fight, then Scaramouche fight, then Arlecchino fight. Dude, Colombina fight, if we get a Colombina fight, that would be so good. It's also... Okay, it's not the order in which they're playable, because Signora, but... It's going backwards in time? True. But... Yeah, so it is order in which we fight them. It's also going up in numbers too, so power scaling works. 11, 8, 6, 4, 3, 1. Yeah, exactly. Although Colombina being there kind of makes for a 4, 3, 1. Yeah, true, because Colombina is number 3. And then number 1. And then Piero being here is weird. And then it goes the other way around. So and that's the reason why I've never liked this theory. I've never enjoyed this theory because what the fuck are the other half of the Harbingers doing here? Like, what are we gonna do with the other half of the Harbingers? But now we're at Natlan and we're probably gonna face up with Capitano at some point. And then we're gonna be in Snezhnaya. So... I don't know. Colombina fight with 0 gravity. I don't know if it's gonna have 0 gravity. Who's the 10th? No one. I honestly think 10 is empty, just like 8 and 6 are.
I haven't forgotten everything, Firecracker. Your name, for instance. It's kind of hard to forget that you're named after your fiery temper. Now do me a favor and pipe down for a second. I'll be right over.
You saw that too, right? Paimon's not seeing things, is she? This place is getting more confusing by the second.
This is the year 2026 10th Harbinger is revealed. Xiangling. Dude, that'd be crazy. What happened to the previous 10th? I don't care about the 10th at this point because we're talking about number 4, 3, and 1. Who gives a shit about number 10 anymore? Like, okay, the question of who is the 10th Harbinger might have made sense back in 1.0, 2.0. I don't give a fuck anymore. We're talking about Arlecchino, Colombina, Piero. Like, I don't care. I personally think Cruz-Sabina was 10th. I don't know if that makes sense, though. Because back when Cruz-Sabina was a Harbinger, there weren't that many Harbingers. Right, like... That would make a lot of sense if Cruz-Sabina was 10th when there probably wasn't that many Harbinger's at that point. Arlecchino's Cars Columbina looks like a Zila. Fuck. Sealy. I'm gonna be doing that until time immemorial. Like, I'm screwed.
Anyway, why don't we go after those two frogs? They didn't look evil or anything. Plus, they...
What if Piero is number 0? Technically, he's not even a Harbinger. He's the director.
One man's stone.
It's Kaya,
is
exactly.
Another man's gem.
So I want Capitano to be. I love Lava Walker. I love Lava Walker Capitano. Capitano theory.
They were so fast. Paimon couldn't even tell where they hopped off to in the
I'm
end.
also mad. Can I just say I'm mad that Karina didn't get a spot in the voice actors in 5.0 in the 5.0 stream. That's done. That's dumb. Dude, Karina Becker, the person that carries this entire fucking game on their back for the English dub, didn't get a spot in the goddamn cast, in the cast, like, interview thing. That's stupid. I mean, it might have made sense if they didn't want to, but, like, still, that feels dumb to me.
Excuse me, honored travelers. Did you come from the Cliff of Prophecy, perchance?
Perchance. Did you know that a lot of Penacony was rewritten? Wouldn't be surprised, to be completely honest.
The chubby paper hamster just talked.
Paimon is the 10th Harbinger, and then they just fucking yeeted her into the ocean and the movie fished her out. That would be hilarious.
Chubby? Who are you calling chubby? She's got a slightly thicker layer of paper on me, that's all. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Armand, and I'm an elder of the Forest of Blessings. I've been waiting here for the hero of prophecy to arrive.
Traveler, could you
Oh no, it's
pitch Paimon to
Capitano's
make
Bloodstained
yours
Knight
not so
theory that I
pretty?
like. I personally really like Capitano's the Bloodstained Knight. I'm not sure about Lava Walker. Lava Walker would make because Lava Walker is... Let me double check this. Lava Walker... Yeah, okay. I need to be Bloodstained Knight because his helmet is fused to it. That's also that's why I think he is Bloodstained Knight, is because of the helmet imagery, because that's just... It's also...
Pinching, you say?
Isn't the Bloodstained Knight supposed to be like an incredibly powerful being?
My arms are rather short.
That's alright.
Capitano, please don't take out. I really don't. Yeah, that would be really
We
stupid
know for
if
sure this isn't the world we're familiar with.
he takes
The
off the
talking
mask. Just
paper
put it back on,
animals and all
please.
the
Keep it
paper
on.
trees and plants make that pretty clear.
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to the world. That is what the prophecy says.
That's also an
Dear
interesting
me,
thing, is
I
Varka is supposed to
completely
be
forgot to introduce
around
you
here
to
at this
this
point in
world,
time.
Didn't I? And here I am, getting all excited
So then,
by the
okay.
arrival of the hero.
Okay.
You'll have to excuse me. This old brain isn't what it once was. All shell and no nut.
Okay. Varka is theoretically supposed to be in Natlan at this point, right? Last we heard from Mika. Last we heard from Mika. Varka was in what's his face? So that was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago, but we also heard 2 years ago that Capitano was on his way to Natlan, and there he is. So far it makes sense. It's the same timeline. So I wonder if Varka is going to be in Natlan. And also, if Varka is in Natlan, as is Capitano, do you think that might be the 5.2 quest? That could also, that's another contender, I think, for a 5.2 quest, is something to do with Varka. Because we're still not entirely sure why Varka is there.
Oh well, perhaps my once glossy paper.
You know, I completely forget, like,
the point of no return.
I can't remember if we got a reason for Varka's expedition or if they never explained it to us. I genuinely can't remember because it's been so long.
You can just tell us all about this world now.
They were heading for Snizhnaya, right? I don't remember.
Let me think.
But, like, even if they were,
Where shall I
why?
even begin? Pretty much forgotten everything that happened in the past. Right. I believe the story circulating along the pulp of this forest goes as follows.
Yeah, someone look it up because that's a really good question.
Ago, 3 goddesses created this world and named it Simulanka.
3 goddesses, you say?
The goddess of creation, who presides over matter and magic, created the mountains and rivers and gave us life. Her powers also paved the way for Simulanka to exist in numerous worlds. After the goddess of creation came the goddess of prophecy, with dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. She induced the sky to spin and the earth to move. Even to this day, her statue still stands tall at the highest point of Constellation Metropole.
I am going to pronounce that Metropolis, just because it's funny.
The final goddess was the goddess of fate.
They didn't explain? Okay,
She who
good.
reigns over
I'm
all
not forgetting
treasured
things.
tales and dearest wishes. She bestowed upon us the fierce and everlasting feelings of love and hate, and showed us the meaning of death and hope.
What does the Hexen Circle even do? Good question. Yeah. So pretty much from what we've gathered, the Hexen Circle is just a bunch of really powerful women that could just fuck shit up if they wanted to. They're the girl bosses. They're the girl boss club, girl boss coalition.
Whoa, they all seem super impressive. Sounds like they really did a lot.
Of course.
If they want to,
All
and
new
one did,
residents of
exactly.
Simulanka come to the forest to thank the goddess of creation for founding this world, and travel to Constellation Metropole to witness the divinations of the goddess of prophecy's numerous oracles. After that, they make their way to the end of the world and tell the goddess of fate about their most cherished dreams.
That's new. Huh.
Well, at least that's how it used to be.
And then history too. This is so cool. This is the first time I'm saying this. Reads over all treasure tales and dearest wishes. To me, this is Airman's Soul. Love and hate shows us the meaning of death and hope.
How it used to be? Did something bad happen?
Yeah, I also, this is a very useful feature for when you zone out and like,
That has to
yeah.
do with the hero you're waiting for, right?
this old brain of mine may have forgotten many things, but I will never forget the day the evil dragon descended upon our forest.
Huh, evil dragon, you say? So how does this world, like, work?
It came down from the skies in an ominous black mist and ravaged our homeland. Its gigantic footprints can still be seen in the kingdom of breezes and bells. We're incredibly fortunate that no one was hurt.
Sounds terrifying.
The terror doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. Ever since the attack, the Calligraphy Tavern in the forest has been closed. No one
He was
knows
writing
why,
from the
but it's
northernmost
a
reaches of
catastrophe
Teyvat.
of the highest
So maybe he
order
was
for
in
us
Snezhnaya by that
forest
point.
dwellers.
A catastrophe of the highest order? All because a tavern closed? If we were talking about Mondstadt here, Paimon might understand, but is it really all that serious?
Good goddess of creation above. We'd take even the greatest flood over the closure of the tavern. Wet paper will dry out with time. Fallen trees can be restored. But the Calligraphy Tavern is the only source of the magic tonic that sustains all creatures in the forest.
So then does that mean that we're only gonna... Okay. Farthest reaches north of... I mean, I guess it is kind of an assumption that we're making that Snezhnaya is... Flood, I have PTSD. Imagine how Farina feels. No, because, like, I guess it is kind of an assumption that we're making that Snezhnaya is up north. It doesn't theoretically have to be. Gee, Farina, I wonder if she'll get an act 2. I sure do hope. I hope she does.
Magic what?
I mean, yeah, it very well could just be south. Like that the south of a planet is just as cold as the north. Like
Magic tonic. It was gifted to the forest by the goddess of creation herself. A special potion that helps us maintain our vitality. Well, our bodies will gradually crumple and become brittle until they eventually disintegrate entirely.
you have no colors.
Colors will fade and
You are literally
start to
just
lose our
you're
memory
whiter than me, my guy.
until we can't even remember our own names.
Isn't Inazuma in the south? Further south. It's like the southeast.
But wait, Grandpa Almond, does that mean you've already...
Oh, I'm afraid so. The
Oh,
colour
okay,
has all
got it.
but completely faded from my paper. To be honest, all I really remember is that I'm supposed to wait here for the hero of prophecy. But I've already forgotten who gave me that order to begin with.
L. If Yoimiya and Sino can have an act 2. Exactly. I still haven't even played Sino's act 2.
Then we've got to act fast! How can we help?
That would be a logistical nightmare. I mean, they did it with Inazuma. I guess.
Oh, brave Pixie. May the goddess of fate reward you and your friend for your kindness.
I wouldn't say I hope Venti gets an act 2 before Farina. I think they both deserve an act 2.
Could it be you're the heroes I've been waiting for all along?
Isn't Snezhnaya just above Mondstadt? I don't think we've gotten full confirmation of that.
Not sure how we know that. Plus, we can't even remember how we got here, so it's not looking too promising.
Venti Farina act 2. That would be a stacked patch, dude. There are so many things that 5.2 can be. It's kind of driving me nuts. It's kind of driving me insane of all the things that 5.2 can be. I want to say Snezhnaya has been referenced to being in the north. I do too, but I don't remember it ever, like, I don't remember a specific point, like, specific reference to it.
Well, this is turning out to be quite the conundrum for old Almond Brain here. The prophecy never mentioned anything like that. For now, why don't you come with me to the Hut of Blessings? Our forest fairy lives there. Maybe she'll know what to do.
Whoa, a forest fairy? Like one that knows magic?
Oh, you betcha. She's
Check out new BP Sphere
prophesized to
lore. There's a
join
new
the
BP
hero
Sphere?
of
I
the
didn't know that.
journey.
Well, then she sounds like exactly the kind of person we need. Please lead the way, Grandpa Almond.
Is it Snezhnaya lore? 'Cause I hope so. I like the music here.
That meadow over there looks pretty strange.
That's what the calligraphy...
This one? Battle of the Fjords? Snegorochka. Snegorochka. That's a name and a half. Snegorochka. Fell into a hitherto undiscovered kingdom. Still bright as the dawn. It's granted a Russian Santa. Huh, okay. That's an interesting poll. Dragon's treasure was an infinite hoard of gold, but the boy was kind and brave and knew the gold was true cause of calamity and chaos. See, okay. Stuff like this is why I love the writing in this game, because it always... This game has a way of making its lore feel like a fairy tale. Like, yeah, this is about Ajax, but like... Ajax, whatever. I just love how it reads like it's a fairy tale. I love it. I'm excited to get this soundtrack because I really like the soundtrack so far. Where the fuck did the thing go? It's over here. But also Boreas is in Mondstadt and Genshin. Yeah. Which I do love the theory that if we look at Mondstadt, Boreas is the wolf of the north, right? And then you had, I forget what the directions are, but each of the winds are in the wrong direction, which is I love that theory. Mysterious room? Okay. I love this theory that the map is flipped sideways. So if we're talking about like, oh, that's Imaginarium. Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't know. I like this theory that for some reason the Genshin map is flipped sideways. I left in 4.3. How long do you think it'll take to get up to date on the story? As long as you did 4.3 and you finish Fontaine, you're fine. Oh, we're literally on a paper map. That's so cool. Holy shit, I love that. Based on the four winds, yeah, exactly. It's that theory of based on the four winds, the map is sideways. So maybe that would make sense if, depending on where Snezhnaya is, I don't know. Excuse me? Why did that happen? Okay. And yeah, because there's a whole new the whole new skip feature, you'll be fine.
Stone.
Up to the trail part. So what you can do actually, a new feature that they're doing, which I personally hate, but you can do it, is if you haven't completed Fontaine, you literally can just skip to Natlan. You can just start Natlan right away. I despise that, but you know, yeah. The rest of the Fontaine quest, it's really good. I recommend playing it. It took me a while, but that also includes yapping. So wait, okay. Whoa. That's so fun. It's like a fucking boomerang. That's actually really, really fun.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
It's anticipating players who only care about characters and exploration. Yeah, I know, but it's still really stupid. Yeah, you can also just watch like Ashikai's recaps and stuff like that. These are actually really cool puzzles. I like these. Am I doing that wrong? Do I have to do it this way? Oh. Got it. That makes sense.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Yeah, I did all of Fontaine on a playthrough. Although one of my VODs got completely copyright struck, which, because I made a very stupid Magic joke. However, that was like the first act of the Fontaine quest, so that's fine. If you want to, yeah, you can watch me play through it, but also, yeah, if you can use my stream VODs as a as like an estimate as to how long it'll take to catch up. I don't care about this. I was following the main quest, to be honest. I love this music. This is so cute. You skip through the yapping and look up the story anyways. Yeah, then at that point, just... I will say the end of Fontaine is very worth sitting through. The theater scene and the whale fight, I very recommend actually sitting through. But aside from that, most of the Fontaine quest is very worth skipping through because there's a lot of yapping. Especially Maripede? Yeah, especially, yeah, skip through, yeah, through Maripede. Hello, Genki, welcome. Yeah, do at the very you can pretty much skip everything except for like the back half of Act 5. Like honestly, you can skip everything except for like the back half of Act 5. Aside from that, you're good. Where am I even going? Hold on. Over this way. The part that I actually walked straight past. Okay, got it. We'll be playing the Madoka Magic Turbo-based action. I'm curious about it. Probably not, but you know, it's tempting. The first courthouse scene with the entire like the Act 2, I think, or Act 1 or Act 2. Yeah, the Linny trial. I mean, it was goofy, but...
This is the place. If you could just wait a moment, the ferry should be...
Traveler! Paimon!
Hello?
Paimon knows
Hi,
that voice.
Nilu!
It's really you! I'm so happy to see you!
She's so adorable. I love her. Okay. It's been a hot minute since we've seen her. Dude, it's been a minute.
Sorry. So Nilu is the forest fairy? Well, you certainly look the part.
Your face is lovely. It's so pretty. Look at her.
Thank you. To be honest, I'm still getting used to it. It's the weirdest thing. I remember I was reading a book at the Grand Bazaar, and then I guess I must have fallen asleep at some point because, well, then I woke up just like this. And in my dream, someone spoke to me. They said, "You are the fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Now go, save the forest with your magic."
Okay.
At first,
Sure.
I thought this whole world was just part of the dream. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to wake up. I couldn't find anyone I knew from the real world either. Sounds similar to what happened with us. We also have no idea how we got here. Anyway, sorry for my reaction back there. I got a bit too excited when I saw you two.
It isn't it? It is. I find it hilarious. Yeah, so she hugged us because she was like, this is we're the first people she's seen since she got here.
Totally understand.
Also, yeah, we haven't seen her since like 3.6, so.
At least we know we're not alone.
Oh, blessed be the goddess of fate above. You're already friends with the fairy of the forest.
Grandpa Almond, thank you so much for bringing my friends here. Could you let the others know I'm coming? I'll head over right away.
The others?
Of course, leave it to me. Hey-ho, pistachio. Today truly is a blessed day.
Wow, Nilu. Looks like you made short work of getting to know the locals.
How long have you been here, girl?
Well, when I arrived
Yesterday.
here yesterday,
Okay, got it.
Grandpa Almond told me all about the state of this world. Since they think of me as their forest fairy, I just felt like I had to try
I love
to
how
help
they
them.
saw Pretty Woman and then went fairy. Like, they saw Nilu, who is he's very gorgeous, but they just saw her dressed like that and they went, "You are fairy," and then just adopted her, and which I just find so comedic.
Oh, so you mean like using some kind of forest magic to repair
Me
the
too,
cabin?
TBH. True.
Unfortunately, I don't know how to use the magic of this world. I've tried using my vision, but it doesn't seem to work here.
Ooh, funky.
If the books stored in this hut are anything to go by, this seems to be the place where the goddess of creation first made the townspeople of this forest. She folded the pages of books into small origami animals, gave them life with her magic, and with time, that's how the Forest of Blessings took shape. Maybe one one of the books here could teach us how to use magic.
Yeah, the whole reason why you like Fontaine is because of Farina. I'm just saying, there's no shame in that.
I read them all, but only found one reference to magic. The incantation, abracadabra, means to create what I say. This is a world made up of words, where fantastical powers can be wielded by all.
Okay, so basically everyone in this world can use magic? That's nice, but still kind of vague.
Y'all simps? And something wrong with that?
Yeah, from the other books I read, it seems like this goddess really likes to play fast and loose with the details.
See, light magic systems are great. We love soft magic.
What should we do now? Didn't you say you were going somewhere, Nilu?
Oh, yes. I was going to help some of the other residents of the forest. They've been busy making preparations to reopen the tavern, so I thought I could help out.
Got it! Guess we should just focus on what we can do for now.
This whole thing is making me pretty nervous, actually. It's like I've been pushed on stage without being taught the choreography. Since I'm already wearing the costume, though, I might as well try to play the part. It's what a professional dancer would do. And who knows? Maybe I'll find my own magic along the way. All I can do is try, right?
At least you're optimistic.
We'll be there to cheer you on and also
Thank you.
help you out, I guess.
Then let's go.
Nilu's right now is currently literally Farina. Yeah, exactly. Farina was literally what Nilu was going through, but Farina had to do it for 500 years. Nilu has been doing it for a day. What's one character you'll always use no matter what? Farina at this point. Brave northerly wind. Interesting.
Go next. If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots.
I mean,
I have a few
for me though,
references.
like, I like to swap my DPS. For a while it was Hu Tao, but now that I have 2 pirate DPSs, instead of just 1, I like to swap them out. But at this point it is Farina. That's a thing you can do. Excuse me? Oh, mobile. Okay, got it. I was like, why the fuck is that a thing you would ever do? Mobile. Got it. If you have a mobile cursor, you can press these, and that's cool. No, I didn't know that. I straight up didn't know that was a thing that you could do, to be completely honest. Figurine fabrication. Okay, so more quests and shit. Summer gifts. You get this at 125. Excerpts up list. Oh, okay, so I can just go looking around. Fabrication chances. Okay. No, I knew she had a burst. I didn't know you could click on burst.
Tea
No,
parties
I am.
are a must for the well-mannered.
Do you
like to
see
learn.
my Farina? I understand how she works. I understand how this woman works. I just didn't know that you could physically click the burst.
Proper etiquette.
Amber has
I'd
been
be
there for us
happy to
since day
teach
1.
you.
True, that is true. Yeah, my Farina is a little busted. Anyways, so real quick, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I will be right back. Give me a quick second. Yeah. All right, we're back. We're fast. Let's get back into gaming. Do that. I also need to eat a little bit. Russian hard bass. I would love some Russian hard bass. I mean, they already have hardstyle in some of the soundtrack. Because in Dory's trailer, there is there's some straight up fucking hardstyle, which I still can't get over that. That's one of the hardest laughs I've ever had on stream was fucking Dory having hardstyle in her trailer. Anyway. There's a name for that? What? The genre of music in Dory's trailer or Russian hard bass? Yeah, because it's hardstyle and hard bass. Yeah, it's called hardstyle. It's a really niche. It's a very European style of dance music. It's a very, very European style of dance music. It's huge in like Germany and in Austria. Specifically. Yeah. Where is DEFCON 1 held? I know. No. Netherlands too. It's very because the biggest hardstyle music festival, DEFCON 1, is held in the Netherlands every year. Okay, so these things. It's probably up in it. This region's versions of Oculi is how we unlock the Kirara skin. I love how playful this soundtrack is. It's so pretty. It's just. Okay, you get 3 of them for each thing you find. Okay, those are the flowers. Star Sail coin. And then to get the skin, we need 125. Okay, let's do it. That's doable. Mosaic moments. Okay, that's where we're going. It's just, it's so playful and fun, and like, I love it. Okay, so there is a thing up there, I'm assuming? Nope, it's just right here. Okay, we're just chilling right here. In the Boreal Flurry game mode, you will have to move and shoot various targets to score points. Okay. Crash directly into targets, a certain amount of points will be deducted. Shooting will consume energy, and energy recovers gradually. You use 2 different buttons to use 2 different firing modes, speedy shots and charge shots. You can fire continuously. After charge shots, but so it's pretty much a shmup. Many hits and will change after each time they are hit. Okay. Let's try this out. Flying Farina. Yeah, it's just a shmup. God, this fucking... Okay. So there are... Farina Magical Girl? Yeah, she is. Boop. I wish there was flying in the open world. That would be so fun. What? Okay. Wouldn't that be so fun if that would... Okay, gliding is their attempt at that. I wish that was, like, Mondstadt's gimmick. I really wish that was Mondstadt's gimmick. Imagine if it was. There we go. Almost fucked that one up. My controls are inverted. I don't like this. Yippee! Gold. Where are we going next? Yeah, I really wish that was a... Because, like, the reason why gameplay is so stripped down in Mondstadt and Liyue is because of how, like, amateur the development team was at the time. So, like, imagine if the game was first made with the team that makes it now. That would be insane. What are these Star Cell coins for? Are you saving for someone, Mabuika? Navia? Dude, this is Princess Land made specifically for Navia, dude. That is awesome. Okay, so you need to do these for, yeah, okay.
Oh, Stream! Your rhythm is off again! At this rate, it doesn't even matter if the tavern reopens. The band's not even
Thank
going
you,
to
Hat,
get
for popping
any
in.
gigs.
Have a good sleep. I hope to see you later. All characters in this event are princesses. They are. We love them.
I'm sorry.
Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting your rehearsal.
Wait, these are the 2 frogs we saw on the road a little while ago.
Oh, the forest fairy is here! For the love of lotus leaves and dewdrop, Stream, you've really got to put in some effort now.
But
Oh, don't pressure yourselves on my account. Are you rehearsing for a show?
Sure are. You see, our group regularly performs for guests at the tavern. We've been out of work for quite some time, with the closure and all. But after hearing of the fairy's arrival yesterday, we figured we needed to get in performance shape right away.
They changed Diane-san's element? What? Ah! My phone. My phone fell in my pocket. Wasn't she Pyro and Travail? It wasn't confirmed. What is she now? Is she Electro now? Yeah, it's nowhere to be seen in Travail. No, we saw her in the trailer. I'm assuming we saw her vision in the trailer somewhere. Yeah, because she has been... We have seen her in the 5.0 reveal.
I understand how you feel. Back at the Grand Bazaar, Zubair Theater's always busy with rehearsals too.
The Grand Bazaar? Do people there sing on lotus leaves as well?
But what I'm thinking here about Ayan-sen is we have the fact that she has like very pyro-centric effects, because let me pull it up for stream. That is the wrong browser window. Boop. Okay, so we're talking about Ayan-san in this Incandescent Ode to Resurrection. She has this all this pyro stuff. That was leading people to believe that she's pyro, but might I remind you, Natlan has a very weird relationship with elements anyways. So just because she's using fire-based stuff in the trailer doesn't necessarily mean that she is pyro. Because Natlan has a very, 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 very strange relationship with this anyways. We're getting to the point where... Yeah, we're getting to the point where the elements are in like the presentations of the characters in Travail are really weird. Most people guess Geo and Pyro. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, they do. And it's a real...
But yeah, Natlan is weird with its
You're
elements.
the conductor of your group, aren't you? You remind me of Mr. Zubair.
Ah, then he must be an ambitious director. One who would do anything to avoid disappointing a single member of the audience.
Is there anything we can do to help you, Mr. Stream?
Oh, no. My problems are mine and mine alone. It's just, after the tavern closed, I somehow forgot how to sing. I'm always a few beats behind everyone else, and I keep singing out of key.
He can't hear the notes. He was traumatized by his mother beating him while he practiced. Wait, that's the wrong thing.
We're on trump card. Our best singer.
Did you know that's currently a fucking musical on the West End right now? Your Lie in April is currently a musical on the West End featuring Matthew Patrick of Game Theory fame. That is not a meme, by the way.
I know, but...
Your Lie in April is currently a musical featuring on the West End with Matthew Patrick.
So he is a victim of the fading disorder too?
Don't be sad, Mr. Stream.
What does any of that mean? Great question. Those are all words that are not in the Bible.
My friends at the Grand Bazaar always stick by my side to encourage me. They smile and patiently tell me everything's going to be okay. Then they play the melody for me over and over until the steps finally come back to me. Now it's our turn to help you.
We just need to help you remember how to sing, right? The Traveler's got a great sense of rhythm. We can help keep you in time.
Yeah, pull out the drum. Is your line able to? Yeah, it is. It is. It's very melodramatic at times, but I still think it's really fun. I think it's a good musical. I watch it every April, but I know some of my friends don't like it because I showed it to them like a couple Aprils ago.
Well, what do you say, Stream? I think it's a great idea. Just focus on the lyrics, and the fairy's friends will help you stay on beat.
Are you sure? This is really asking a lot.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Stream. It'll all be worth it when the tavern reopens and we finally have the chance to hear your marvelous singing voice.
All right, then. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll give it my best shot.
I also think what helps with my enjoyment of the show is, one, I'm a classical musician, but also, I watched it when I was really young, so because I first saw it when I was in middle school, so I connected with it a lot when I first watched it, because, you know, the characters were roughly the same age as I was. We're supposed to be roughly the same age I was when I first saw it, and, you know, the melodrama kind of didn't process for me nearly as much as when I watch it now. So it's kind of more of a nostalgic anime for me, but also it's still just, it's a fun watch. The music is really good, dude. The music is so good. Oh. And it's the reason why Ballad Number 1, Chopin's Ballad Number 1 is my favorite classical piece, like, ever. Or one of. It's my favorite piano piece, definitely. And what's actually really cool is the violinist that played Kaori in Your Lie actually recorded her own album of violin pieces called Estrano, and in it she actually plays the Isai Ballad Number 1. Where is it? There it is. In it, she actually, in this album, she plays a violin arrangement of Ballad Number 1. This arrangement, oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I love this arrangement so much. It is one of the most complex and difficult pieces I have ever heard, but it is fucking beautiful. I love Ballad Number 1 for the piano, the original instrument that song was that piece was written for. I'm gonna put it in the Discord because it's really, really good. But so yeah, this is literally this played by the violinist that played Kaori in put it in the Discord. I could also put it in the Strem chat. Boop. Listen to it. It is one of my favorite violin pieces ever. It is gorgeous. Anyways, what are we doing? Rhythms.
Excellent! Perfectly in time.
Wait, what are we doing?
Good. Your rhythm is off
What
again.
I don't know what it wants me to do. Close enough.
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it again.
Goddesses above. This better stick when it comes to the performance. Just do it exactly like how we
This
rehearsed.
game was so confusing. It has something to do with the hamsters at the bottom
Thank
of the
you,
screen.
everyone.
Like that was
Thanks to you, my
something.
voice is once again as clear as a flowing stream.
Glad to hear that you're feeling better, Mr. Stream.
Just
It's
kept
also
spamming it
about
and
time
worked
for us to
there.
go to our next destination.
We'll be looking forward to your performance.
Copy
in
the hamsters.
cavern.
Yeah, okay, I figured.
Traveler, Paimon, we should make our way to the next location.
Very well, Nilu. I need to grab my chest. Thank
Take
you.
it.
And now we go.
Go on. You have my approval.
Thing is really bad, so I don't know how to play. Yeah, the delay between pressing it and the frog actually jumping was annoying.
Oh, my dear Citrus. Please tell me you're joking.
Citrus, I love
Can't
that
have
name.
you out of commission with the tavern about to reopen.
I'm sorry, Grandpa Almond. It's the truth. I was just too excited for the reopening and must have fallen asleep in an awkward position.
Grandpa Almond, we're here to help.
Oh, hazelnuts on high.
Are we just
You
gonna
could
give
not have come at
Citrus
better
like a
time.
fucking
Please allow me to
massage or
introduce
something? Like she has a hangover.
the bartender of the Calligraphy Tavern, Miss Citrus.
She's so
Miss
tall.
Citrus is supposed to add all kinds
Okay.
of delicious fruits to the magic
The
tonic.
traveler chiropractor
Her
art.
additions are what turn it into the finest brew in the land. She's indispensable to the operation of the tavern.
I appreciate the kind words, Grandpa Almond, but... my neck.
Yep. Chiropractor arc.
Are you all right?
Grab you, do some very, very suspicious movements with your neck and make it crack. And it doesn't help, but it sounds cool.
Terrible timing. Getting a kink in my
Alright, see
neck
ya,
at a
Rika.
time like this? Could you give my tail a little twist?
Hey, yo, kink,
That
what?
should help free up the movement in my neck. I would do it myself, but I can't reach my own, and Grandpa Almond is too old and as light as a feather.
Hey, yo.
The neck and tail are connected?
Don't worry about it,
Of
Paimon.
course they're connected. Just like how you can't have a rainbow without rain. Anyway, you just need to position me at the right height to pick the fruits. And then put them in the barrel over there.
Chiropractors aren't real. I mean, they aren't. It's bullshit. Chiropractors are just bullshit. So my one of my friends, my brother's best man actually for the wedding. He was trained as a person that rides in ambulances. I forget what they're called, but he also did some chiropractic training for some reason, and so he can crack your back and neck, and it's so scary. EMT, that's what they're called. Yeah, he was trained as an EMT, but he also did like some chiropractic work. So he can crack your back and shit, and your neck too, and it's the most terrifying thing to have your neck cracked like that. It sucks. It's so dangerous and stupid, and I don't like it. Press the interact button to pull the magic threads on the paper alpaca's back to help her. Neck height of the paper alpaca in the direction that she's facing. While connected, press the attack button at the correct position so the paper alpaca may obtain the needed mixology materials. So we need to grab fruit? Okay, this is so funny. I kind of love her. Hold on.
This doesn't seem
Nope.
quite right.
This is so stupid. What? Thank you, Citrus, I guess. I like how you're grabbing oranges too.
My neck feels much better.
So there really is some kind of connection between your neck and tail.
Thank you so much, everyone.
How did we make
I
her
can rest
grab the
easy now,
citrus
knowing
though?
that
Is it like a
drinks at
it's
the
like a
tavern
trigger?
are just as wonderful as before.
Like, you know those grabby extension claw thingy? Sorry, something in my throat. You know those like grabby extension claw thingies, and you have the trigger in the grip to make the claws close. Is there like a trigger in her tail to make her like grab the citrus?
That's another problem solved!
Yippee!
Traveler, Paimon, we should make our way to the next location.
I'm so excited for the new. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited for the new changes. Oh yeah. Hold on. Also, I need to use those. Give me a second. 1800. I have too many artifacts, y'all. I have way too many of these fuckers. Yeah, the new fodder artifact, the fodder changes are so good too. I'm so excited just to not have inventory issues with artifacts. It's so dumb. Yeah, like I hate destroying these because like there's like it's useless, it's pointless. Okay, we've got a bunch of things. Boop, boop. There we go. I also have 2 standard wishes I can use. Boop. Trying to avoid trashing artifacts with the strong must make new personalized ones. Yeah, I know. Get used to it, because I don't think there will ever be a point where you won't. Like, even with the new fodder changes, I don't think I'll ever not have inventory problems. Honestly, I've just accepted at this point. It's just a fact of Genshin life now, is to always have your artifact inventory full or close to full. Like, it's so annoying. Just because of how grindy artifacts are. Like, I don't understand why they decided, oh yeah, we're gonna make this the grindiest thing of all time, but also put a cap on how many artifacts you have. So you have to constantly be clearing out your inventory. It's... Ugh.
Into the wind.
There is a thing somewhere around here. What's your name? Ginkgo? Ginkgo. Ginkgo. That's a...
Look, the forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions.
Even grind off it? Exactly.
Right, they do look promising.
Hello there, everyone. I heard you were working on the piping for the calligraphy tavern. Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh, we wouldn't dream of troubling you with our petty problems, my lady. Don't you worry, we have it all under control.
You sure about that? Because from where Paimon's floating, the piping is looking pretty chaotic.
Yes. We have my careless friend to thank for
Oh
that.
yeah, sure. Shift the blame,
He
dude.
promised me to leave the pipe connecting to him, and, well, the results speak for themselves.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, I just wanted to inspect each pipe.
I mean, it's not really a
This is the network
scam.
the magic tonic has to flow through.
'Cause,
I was
like-
just trying to be thorough. So I disassembled the whole thing.
You're not losing much. To be completely honest. If anything, it's doing you a service by clearing up some of your inventory space.
Yeah, and now you've forgotten how to put the thing back together.
If it is a scam, it's not a very
Have you
good
been eating
scam.
too many nuts again? Because you are what you eat.
Please don't fight. I know everyone wants the tavern to reopen as soon as possible so that the forest can return to normal. So, why don't you let us help out?
Yeah, we're here anyway, so we might as
Gosh,
well
she's
be
so
helpful.
pretty.
Well, if you're offering... Basically, the pipes need to be connected properly to allow the magic tonic to flow through. If you put the wrong pipe in the wrong place, the tonic will get stuck halfway.
Attention to detail is key.
Says the guy who messed up the whole thing in the first place.
You doing anything for 5 full runs as a scam? That's just artifacts being a scam. Like, that's not you being unlucky. That's not the strongbox being a scam. That's just how artifacts are. This is dumb. Wait. Oh, do we have to let it get stuck? Yeah, I'm still not fully happy with my fucking Hu Tao build, and I've been running her since 1.3. Building her since 1.3, I think.
Now the tonic will flow into everyone's cups without getting stuck, right? Oh, gotta say though, Paimon is starting to get pretty curious.
Yeah, no, that's just
about
having
this magic
standard
tonic.
artifact Luxionar.
Could she have a teeny tiny sip? It's not greed, it's curiosity.
Well, if it's really just one sip, I guess that would be fine.
Just be careful. This is one of the last cups left in the entire forest. We're supposed to...
Just a sip, promise. Okay, here goes. What was that? Oh, it's sticking to Paimon's tongue. Wait, is this just regular ink?
Ink and paper.
Wait, does that mean what the legend says is true? The goddess of fate used ink to compose her stories on paper, and the goddess of creation used her power to bring those tales to life.
No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest.
That's why I started using Nilu, just stack HP.
Maybe
I kind of want Nilu now.
Occurs when the ink
Hello,
within
Yuki,
the
welcome.
body dries up. That would explain why the beings here are forgetting their own stories. Oh.
Oh, look at her, she's so sad.
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation, but there's no need to get all worked up on our behalf, my lady. With the pipe installed, I'm sure the tavern will be up and running in no time.
What do you mean, can't wrap your head around it? The fairy is recounting the story of how the goddesses gave us life. In fact, I've seen the goddess of creation with my own eyes.
You have? Question mark?
Really?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same age, and I think I would know considering we went to tell our wishes to the goddess of fate together. So stop talking a load of papier-mâché.
Oh, fine. It was my grandfather, all right? He was the one that saw her. He said that one day after he finished work, he saw the goddess of creation grant us life with his own eyes. In her hands, she held the very paper used to form our bodies. She whispered something into the pages, and then suddenly a paper frog was born, ready to leap into the world.
Yeah, no, that's literally what's happening. It's a source, trust me, bro.
Cut the theatrics, will you? You weren't even there.
And knowing, because it's his grandpa, it could just be lead poisoning, causing him to say things.
So, that's it? Paimon thought creation magic would have a little bit more pizzazz.
Oh, so in your world, the creation of life is a much showier affair? Huh, I'm learning something new every day.
I mean, we don't entirely know how creation works into that, so...
Well, that's not exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
Magic doesn't have to be spectacular.
The brain is cooking. Nilu is cooking. That pretty face has some brain cells behind it.
That's enough out of you. All your boasting is confusing our kind fairy.
Oh, no, it's all right. I actually think I understand the magic of this world a bit better now. Thank you.
The honor was all ours, milady.
Milady.
We've got one final stop. Let's go.
Let's get up there and grab a thing. No, I didn't want to do that.
Well, since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern.
But we still don't know how to use the magic of this world. We don't even know why the tavern closed in the first place.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned?
Ari's read Milady as Malady as for me, so I have to use my. Okay, fair enough.
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw outside the Hut of Blessings? I wonder. How exactly did the goddess of creation give them?
Y'all are thinking about it too much. Just Miyazaki that shit. Just, it happens because it happens.
Maybe you don't need to understand it. Just give it a try. Everyone here calls you the Forest Fairy. Maybe you have the magic powers already and you just don't know it.
In other words, this forest is a stage. And all I need to do is step out into the spotlight? Sounds just like a fairy tale.
That's one thing that Genshin is really good at doing, is making its stories feel like fairy tales.
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions.
Paimon's advice, fuck around and find out, exactly.
Seems like anything's possible in this place.
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless we try. In that case, let's see.
You know, it takes a page from a book and folds it into the shape of a hamster.
This is how you do it, right? I think I got the
That's
folds
impressive fucking origami, Nilu, damn.
Oh, your origami skills are great!
That's insane.
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked really cool, so I took some time during my break to learn the basics. It's not a bad way to stave off sleepiness either.
Why are you staving off sleepiness, Nilu? Go to sleep, girl.
Well, how do you feel?
We love multi-talented queen. Yeah, we love her.
No.
Oh.
No? What are we missing?
Is she supposed to say some magic words?
Magic words? But how am I supposed to know what the goddess said to bring them to life?
Doesn't matter what she said. Focus on what you want to say.
Oh, good point! You're the Forest Fairy, Nilu! What do you want to say to the new resident of your domain?
Kisses it gently on the forehead. Oh.
I bestow upon you the blessings of the forest and offer you a home in this land. Your name shall be Hadisara. May you bloom in this world as beautifully as the flower I love.
She's so adorable. I love Nilu.
My name is Hadisara.
Oh.
It worked! It actually worked!
She is a mother now.
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut. I never imagined I'd witness such a miracle at my age. It's just like what the stories said about the goddess of creation.
Shell? Miracle?
Nice to meet you, Hadisara. I'm Nilu, the fairy of this forest. From this day forward, this place is now your home.
Hello, Fairy Nilu.
I hope you'll grow up happily in this forest.
I love her so much.
Grow up.
I love her so much. She's so adorable. She's just kind of rolling with this, and she's playing the role of a fairy so well.
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Armand for now. Oh, this sure brings back memories. It's been such a long time since we last held a welcome ceremony.
She's just a little bean, exactly.
Here, Hadisara. Come to Grandpa Armand.
Again, she's another character that I've always wanted, but like, I don't... Like, I've always wanted her, but I've never gotten around to getting her. She was in the first half of this. Yeah, her banner just passed, so I missed her, but maybe some other time.
Well, now that Nilu has mastered the goddess's magic...
And her skin will always be around to get, so...
Tavern, right?
Not that big of a deal.
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
She's also a pretty decent character if you build her right?
Oh, of course. May I ask why?
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down there. I have a feeling it's connected to why the tavern had to close down.
Of course. We'll look into it right away.
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Potty Sara. Don't go running off on your own.
Potty Sara. Listen. Running.
No, okay.
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
I love her.
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, all right. She's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu?
Only a Dendro and Hydro team. Yeah.
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud.
Yeah, because she's
Maybe the magic is in the words themselves.
Yeah,
just
she's
like the book
yeah.
said.
This place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second.
I mean, we're somewhere called the Forest of Blessings, so
She
it
makes
kinda
Bloom
makes
playable.
sense.
Exactly. Yeah, she's the Bloom team.
Well, anyway,
She's a Bloom
I think
driver.
This magic suits you perfectly, Nilu.
So what about the space hound or the tavern head
When
you
I
said?
brought Potty Sara to life just now,
Are
I
you
was
so
able
concerned?
to sense the magic flowing through the forest, and the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here. But for some reason, there's a hollowed out space beneath the tavern where I couldn't sense anything at all.
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before. It looked transparent and gave off a clinking sound when I knocked on it.
Transparent and clinking. Oh, I've got it!
So like a Nilu. So Nilu Nahida are obviously the combination, and then you add on top of that, you could probably throw like a Farina and like a Baiju for sustain or something. That sounds like a fun fucking team. That sounds like such a fun team, dude.
Already?
You've got to use fairy tale logic, Paimon. That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact. Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon?
Yeah, it was ink. Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Traveler, Paimon, will you come gather some ingredients with me? I learned what we need to make the magic tonic back in the Hut of Blessings.
Sure thing. What do we need to get?
A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like that?
She means Insidia, Snapdragons, and Neelit Pala Lotuses.
What? How did you get that so fast?
Fairy tale logic, Paimon.
Logic.
We get her in our team. Look at her. She's so pretty. Wait, hold on. Let's actually... Cannot configure party at current state. Back. Okay. Look at how pretty she is. I love her. Yeah, Snapdragons. Sunsetia. And... yeah, Pala Lotuses. Where is this lotus? Over here.
Here! Shower me with thread!
I just love her skin. Like, this skin is so
Should be
cool.
everything, right? What should we do now?
Let's go back to the Hut of Blessings.
Okay. Yeah, there was speculation about a
an ink bottle from the other room.
cryodendro reaction for a long time. But they just decided, nah, we're not gonna do that. Like, fuck that. Okay.
Paimon doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super tasty, but somehow the final product turns into ink.
Fairy tale logic, Paimon.
Well, anyway, Paimon's not going anywhere near this stuff this time. Not even if you bribed her.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That took like 2 seconds.
Let's see. According to the book, first you do this, then this, and then... It's done!
Yippee!
Wow, magic sure makes everything super convenient.
It sure does. Okay, can I go up here now?
One with nature.
Sorry, Almond. I'm gonna get my free Kirara and my free Kirara skin. Confirm. Oh yay,
Yes, this is it. This is exactly the magic tonic we need.
Grandpa Almond, could you take the concoction to the room underneath the tavern and place it next to the transparent bottle you found? I'll handle the rest.
Of course. As you command, so it shall be done.
My question is, why is Grandpa Almond Cockney?
It's like when you step on stage and you can tell that every single person's gaze is fixed right on you.
Relax.
Thanks, you two. I can't tell you how great it is to have you by my side. Almost makes me feel like I've been blessed by the goddess of fate, too. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Okay. Go to the tavern. That doesn't really look like a tavern. That looks like a flat canvas.
Forest, please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of
Fairy tale
wondrous
logic?
magic
True.
never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives.
Nilu becomes a Disney princess in real time. We love her. That's so pretty.
Fairy Nilu is amazing.
She sure is. We love her.
Wow, it's so pretty. What a beautiful tavern.
It is a pop-up story. That is a really cool detail. That's such a fun detail.
I was so surprised
It's
when
a pop-up
it suddenly
storybook.
opened up like that. Just like a pop-up book.
I remember now. I remember everything. It was me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation Metropole and witnessed the goddess's prophecy. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon the cliff of prophecy. The hero, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
So the prophecy really did have all the answers. You just forgot the first half.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. there's still some hope left for old Armand after all.
Is the Cliff of Prophecy that place with the huge mural? 'Cause that is where we woke up, but we don't remember anything about how we got there. Also, we didn't get a change of clothes like Nilu. Are we definitely the heroes?
that is how we gauge our importance in the story is, do we get a change of clothes?
If not you, then who else? You've
Kirara
already helped
and
the fairy
Navia,
revitalize our
apparently.
forest. To us, that makes you heroes, prophesized or not.
Alright. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's just to figure out how we can get back to our world. Yep, that's exactly right. Helping people we meet on the road is kind of our thing.
As expected, the words of the goddess of prophecy always come true.
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a magical fairy tag along, right?
Oh, hell yeah. It would be an honor, Our Lady,
Heroes
my
and
lady.
fairies, dragons, and new adventures. This is sounding more and more like a fairy tale by the second.
I would say your next stop should be Constellation Metropole. It's Simulanka's most prosperous city, just across the sea. Once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the highest point in the city, maybe you can try seeking divine counsel from the goddess of prophecy herself.
Are you leaving, Fairy Nilu? I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help.
Poor Buddy Sarah.
I won't go far, though, and I'll come back to visit the minute I have time to spare. So be a good girl, Putty Sarah, and help out Grandpa Almond whenever you can, all right? Mm-hmm. Got it. Patty Sarah will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Patty Sarah. I almost forgot. If Constellation Metropole is where you're heading, you'll need to take the Maritime Express. I'll head to the station first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Wake up that lazy station master for you. Why don't you take a break for the rest of the day? You should savor the beautiful.
Sounds great.
I sure will.
Paimon
Love this shit.
definitely feels tired after being on the go for so long. There's a spot in the tavern with Paimon's name on it.
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh, well.
Citrus coming in action. Let's go.
Paimon will take a glass of Buell fruit tonic. But hold the tonic.
So you just want a Buell fruit? That's adorable. She's just a baby. Yeah, it's Buell fruit. Narration footnotes? An odd textual mystery. Okay. 10 gifts. Joke. What? Joke in the letters. Letter paper emanating a faint magical glow with a finely crafted quill. Huh. Saying bull fruit in my head. Yeah, no, it's Buell fruit.
Time to go.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, saying bull makes more sense than Buell. But it makes sense for me too because there's a theater where I live called the Buell Theater, and that's how it's spelled. So I'm used to it being pronounced like that. I love this music. I want this music to come out really badly. I'm also really excited for Natlan's soundtrack. I'm so ready for Natlan's soundtrack. Like, I cannot wait for us to get... It is out. Oh, is it in Shimmering Forge? Okay, got it. I will check it out then. I haven't listened to the... You can tell I have not been following this game in the slightest. But Natlan's soundtrack I'm also pumped for, because... Ooh. I have been waiting for Natlan's soundtrack for 4 years, because my favorite section of Travail, music-wise, is Natlan. So I'm so waiting for that shit. Bum, bum, bum. It's such a cute, like, march. I love it. What are Hilitrolls doing here? What the fuck? Okay. It literally does not make sense for you guys to be here. Like, it makes 0 sense. What is this? Oh, that's this again. Okay. Even in a world that just genuinely does not exist, they still exist somehow. Okay. What is this? You're all adults now. Go and complete the trials of the 3 high mountains. Prove your worth as flying squirrels. Celestia really did them. Yeah, they really did. 3 high mountains. Going to assume. Yeah, we'll get there. What I'm gonna do though is listen to the music. Like, the music here is fucking perfect because of how fairy tale magical it is. It's very, like, Disney-esque. I just love it. I love it so much. This is so pretty. Honestly, I should have started playing this earlier. When does this event end? 9 days. We're good. I'm good. I can play this a little bit more, but yeah, I should have played this a little bit earlier, just a smidge, because this is good. I had my doubts, but this is fun. So it was 8 to whatever. Okay. Well, let's get going.
Guess
Morning.
everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time
It's
for our
only
next fairy
just
tale
a
adventure. We should head to the
dream.
station Grandpa Almond told us about.
Who we gonna be? Okay, let's get over there. Move off to the rest of the map, which this map is gonna be huge. If it's this entire thing, that's massive for a summertime map. For a summer event map, that's huge. Dude, Hoyoverse and their summer events are goated. Alrighty. Okay, what do we got?
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
Said Jewel.
I can't remember how to call the train. Just let me sleep a little longer, and I'm sure I'll remember.
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured. I saw you chugging cup after cup of magic tonic in the tavern last night.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't me.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was when you were fading. Now, enough of your nonsense. Get up. The fairy and her friends are going to be here any second.
All right, I'm up. The Maritime Express should be here soon.
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll start gathering dust.
Is everything okay?
The hero, his pixie companion, and the forest fairy. Oh, I didn't know you were already here. Merciful macadamias. I'm sorry you had to see that.
I like how his like version of swearing is just saying various kinds of nuts.
Oh, it's alright. Paimon knows the feeling. Who doesn't want to sleep in first thing in the morning?
Does the Maritime Express run out of Constellation Metropole?
So he almost died and has to work the next day. True. Give him some off time. That must be traumatic. Dude, this work culture it's going nuts.
Yes,
a little bit too much.
Each train needs a conductor to operate, and the conductors are always from the capital. The more difficult maneuvers are a little too complicated when you're made of paper.
Oh, so you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. But yes, generally speaking, the residents of Constellation Metropole look quite different from us. Ah, you'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
I don't know if a fairy tale world is gonna be using capitalism. Considering they probably don't need to buy goods and services, they could just do shit.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today. I'm assuming you're the ones who called the train.
We are.
Oh, it's a little toy man!
I love the delivery on that line.
Yes, we called the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero and the forest fairy, the ones from the prophecy.
Who do you sound like? You sound like he sounds like the green people from SAO Abridged. No, not the salamanders from SAO Abridged. Not Squeaker.
Oh, why didn't you say so earlier?
No,
We could have prepared a far more
Squeaker.
luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a better one.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea. In your capable hands, I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
I love how Nilu is just, everybody's expecting her to be super, like, super spoiled bratty princess, but Nilu is just the most treasured, like, sweetest human being ever known to man. And it's like throwing them all off guard. I was expecting somebody to boss us around and be like an asshole to us, but no, Nilu is just the sweetest being ever.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard, sit
And that's why we love her. She has the power over all these people and she's so sweet.
No matter where you're seated.
Breakfast.
Did one of you just say something?
Not me.
Wasn't me either. Breakfast. Oh, come back.
Is that how I think it is?
Sounds like the voice is coming from inside the train.
It is, isn't it? Yep.
Fish. Chicken drumsticks.
What's Kirara doing here?
Eating her. She's so adorable. Oh my god. The little teeth. The little teethy. Look at her. Oh my god, I love her. I mean, if I had a tail, I would do the same thing, to be completely honest. I like the little fang. I like the little fang over her tooth. That's so good.
Is she a friend of yours?
Yeah, we know her.
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's... Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we should wake her up first.
So noisy. Is it morning already?
It is. To this day, I feel like people don't understand the import. Yeah, no, Nilu is like huge for the entire Sumeru Archon quest, and I like. It kind of makes me sad that they kind of abandoned her as a character, because we haven't seen her in so long. Like, she's getting the attention that she deserves with this quest and all that stuff, but God, she's. Oh.
Morning. Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you?
It is.
Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all.
No, it wasn't. You're still here. You're stuck here. Don't
It
worry.
all felt super real. There were these toy people, but they were alive and they could talk.
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
I love this stupid southern accent. It sounds like the salamanders from Rocio Bridged.
It wasn't just a dream?
No.
It's alright, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka. We got here yesterday, too.
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was trying to find a way to get back home. I was seriously
I
starting
love
to
that
think
hat.
I'd gotten on the bad side of some great yokai and gotten swallowed whole. Ah, I take it you're Inazuman then, Miss Kirara?
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special. Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She works as a courier for Komani.
Okay, go straight for the jugular, Paimon. Damn. Yeah, Kirara here is a little special. Okay. Oh my god.
Huh, nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar. Right now, though, I suppose I should introduce myself as the Fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer. But, did you say you were a forest fairy?
Look at her. What? Like, why are you doubting that she? Look at that outfit.
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara.
Yeah, I know. It confused the heck out of me yesterday.
I like how Wheel's probably just watching this shit happen.
Brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
Yeah, I like how Wheel is just standing there. He's like, I have no idea what's going on, but I'm just gonna let them talk, let them yap, and we'll go from here.
That must mean you have a big part to play here too.
Those boots like meld with her paws. That's Puss in Boots.
Is that a thing? I guess I am wearing a pair of boots, but still. Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara? A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something, but I was so freaked out my tails got all tangled, so I, didn't catch much of what was said.
Sorry for the interruption, but this Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
You're fine.
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I'd been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
I love her. I love her. I love her delivery.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady is a trusted friend of our esteemed...
Also, y'all are made of paper, so you're fine. Her tact. Yeah, exactly.
Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Nekomata in boots here means us no harm.
It sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even made sure to retract my claws so I didn't hurt them by accident. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that I tried to eat you even if you did look tasty. Promise.
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an unconscious reaction.
Dear passengers, it's almost time for us to depart.
Yeah, Wheel has just been here just watching us yap for a bit.
Yeah, that. Whoops. A pretty long conversation, didn't it? All right, let's get on the train. You coming with us, Kirara?
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so I want to go explore it today.
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings,
Aww.
thank you once again for
Off to
all
the
you've
next
done for us.
adventure.
May the Goddess of Fate be with you and bless your journey. Madam Fairy, Miss Necomata in boots, and our brave heroes. Please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again, once peace has returned to this land.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Yippee! Let's go. They once walked the starry sky. That's a weird quest name. Okay, let's go to place. Yippee! I probably have to take the ramp, don't I? There we go. Look at her. She's so prim and proper. We sure are.
Have a safe trip!
Look at these lesbians.
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
That is really
Please
pretty.
keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
I love the design of this place. This is so cool. Let's go, lesbians. Let's go.
And now that the fading disorder is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time. I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
I love how Farina, how they all sit with their like hands in each other.
Please prepare to disembark.
Whoa. They grab their own hands and they sit and they put them in their lap. It's so cute.
Here we are. Constellation Metropole is right over there.
Metropole.
Walk from here to the Gear Sky Ladder, which will take you right to Metropole Square. And thank you again for choosing Maritime Express.
No problem, Wheel.
Great. And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr. Wheel. The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep. I'll definitely be back.
Even though you committed a crime by sleeping there overnight, you know, it's fine.
As you wish, ma'am.
Okay. We're just turning to poor Wheel.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it. Want us to come with you?
Oh, I skipped it too early.
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it. So, I think I'll indulge my curiosity and go investigate. It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll be able to find out some more about this world. I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but for some reason, this is the place that caught my attention. You know what I mean, right? Like, when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out, but you can't focus on anything else until you do. Don't worry, if you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold-level courier of the Comania Express.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the Metropole then.
Stay safe, Kirara.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about me. Let's not forget, I'm a yokai.
Cool. How many do I need left? Summer gifts. About 100 more, 80 more-ish. Fabrication chases. Okay. Don't know what that means yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Okay, sure. Oh, up there. Got it. Really? You won't die. You won't die. You won't die. Okay, we're good. Kirara does have a quest for us, so that is useful. How big of an area is this? Not huge. Okay. Yeah, it's not gigantic. So, okay, so it looks like this is a big map, but it looks like the only areas that are playable are this one, and then these two. So that's not huge. That's not as big as I was thinking it was, but it's still pretty sizable, all things considered. I will do you later. Do kind of just want to play the quest at this point.
Help me! Somebody, please!
No. What? Oh.
Help me! Help!
Bluefin.
Prophecy above.
Bluefin?
Would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all suspended in midair?
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks, but... I told him to be careful, but... No. Never mind. Now's not the time for that. My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a bit.
I'm assuming it's going to turn it back in time to when they weren't frozen, and then we're going to continue, and then they don't do shit. Kind of danger right to the right track. Attack the clockwork to gradually rewind time to the surrounding scene. After winding, keep everything still for 2 seconds, and toys, figures, faded tracks will begin once move returns. Okay. Boop. But like, if that were in the... This is originally a pillar and residents of Simulanka used to pray for oracles, but it has other uses for today. As you view the ringed oracle pillar, the interact button will emerge. Press it, and the magic thread will fly towards the oracle pillar next to you and connect to it. Attack the connected oracle pillar to reset all connection states. Okay. To do that, and then that's okay. Got it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
What happened there? It almost seemed like we turned back time.
Yep.
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the goddess of prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that. Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the goddess of prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from their proper path to get back on track.
Proper path? Do you mean everything that happens in the Metropole has been planned out since the very beginning?
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
I mean... Welcome to Teyvat. You might not know it, Nilu, but that's probably how it works in Teyvat as well. So just roll with it. Hold on, give me a second. I'm curious. There's one. Okay, got it. Anyways, sorry.
You're not
I was looking something up.
Clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metropole have the freedom to live their own lives. For instance, whether I use olive oil or sesame oil in my morning skincare routine is entirely my choice.
Why are there so many different accents?
Whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now, the goddess's magic will activate in the world around us.
Like, why does he have that's like a New York accent. It's like a New York mob boss accent. I'm walking here.
So, in other words, it's kind of protection magic to keep people alive?
Like, why? We got a Cockney, we got a Southern, we've got a New York. Like, what's going on
You
here?
could say that. There are other situations in which it activates too, but that's basically correct.
Well, in any case,
That man's got
we're
the most
glad no
Midwestern
one's hurt.
accent I've ever heard.
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing? Are you sure?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs on tracks and gears. The Goddess of Prophecy watches over it all. Which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine
Yeah,
is set up
Paimon
to
isn't
move
very good at
forwards,
just
it will never
rolling
move
with
in
it.
reverse.
She's very stuck in another world's rules. So when what I'm saying is she's autistic. She has very inflexible thinking.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toys.
You mean like those music boxes with dancing figures? I think I've seen one or two from the merchants in Sumeru.
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, sounds like it's not gonna suddenly fall out of the sky, so Paimon's okay now. Should we get going?
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Think Barbados. Wait a minute. Boop. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we could do. Oh. We can do Navia too now. Yippee. That's really pretty, actually. That's a really familiar tune. That's a very familiar tune. Why do I know that tune? That's gonna drive me nuts.
Osmanthus wine.
Yeah, this tune is gonna drive me. I know that melody, at least beginning of that phrase. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba. I feel like I know that phrase.
Whoa, what a bustling city! This place is fit for a king!
Our next step is to get to the top of the Metropole and ask the Goddess of Prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in that castle, I sure hope he won't get mad at us for trespassing.
Flex your authority, Nilu. Bruh.
Make way for the king!
Oh, Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into his castle? Paimon hopes he's not mad.
I feel like I've heard it outside of Genshin.
Silence! The one who shall soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole, the one who descended after a meteor shower, and the protector of order and all the stars in the sky.
Yippee.
That's a long list of titles.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar.
It's Navia! Yippee!
Long have I heard of your grand deeds.
Look at that
O
crap.
fairy, who restored the lifeblood of the forest. O hero, who... huh?
Navia?
Oh my god, I love this.
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name?
Please forgive our transgressions.
Nice one, partner. Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you. All right. You can relax now. Allow me to make some introductions. This is the Traveler, and his trusty companion, Paimon.
You are personal friends.
She looks
with Her
bald
Majesty
without the hat.
King?
She does. The
Please,
hat
forgive
makes
our grievous mistake. We had no idea.
kind of makes her outfit. She does kind of look a little empty without her hat.
All right. The welcome ceremony is over. Everyone,
We
back
love
to
you,
your
King
stations.
Navia. Dude, so gender.
Personally treat our guests to some
Yeah,
royal
her
hospitality.
design is so unbalanced without the hat.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh, come on. I've already sent them off. So, anyway, how did you guys get here?
Great question.
We were gonna ask you the same thing. Also, how are you already king of this nation? And where did you get a crown? Oh, wait, don't say it. You just woke up like this, right?
Sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the king of Constellation Metropole. Now go forth and save your city." A similar thing happened to me. Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fairy of the Forest of Blessings, right?
This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the chance to go to Fontaine, make sure you come and visit me. I'm based in Poisson.
Seems like you're
In
taking this all in
fish.
stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never being able to get back home?
In fish.
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always pull through. This should be a piece of cake. Besides,
They're all princesses, and I love
always
them
full
so
of
much.
surprises. You gotta learn to just enjoy it. That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic spirit. Thanks. I'll take that.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I
though,
almost, I
it also
literally,
puts
she
me at ease
did
to
dissolve
find out
is the
that you
thing
guys
though.
are the fairy of
She literally
heroes that
did
I've been
dissolve
hearing
and then
about in
she
this
kind of Evangelion her way out of it.
Veterans at dealing with prophecies by now, aren't we?
True. Good thing Farida ain't here. No, but like straight up, it's like she did dissolve. She had to do a fucking Evangelion and will her way out of it. And then if she's like, yeah, no, this is nothing. I'm just here. I'm having a good time. People are treating me like a king. It's fine.
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an evil dragon. Did it make a mess here too?
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, he went for the stars above the city recently. Literally just flew up and started snatching them out of the sky. Luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair. Unfortunately, though, he dropped them before he flew off. Now they're scattered all around the Metropole. I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed to get one of them before you showed up. Oh, I didn't ask yet. What brings you to the Metropole anyway?
Long question.
Oh, Paimon can
Long story.
explain.
I see. So, you want to consult the Oracle of the Goddess of Prophecy.
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. I can take you up there. However, I've heard from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelations in a very long time.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulanka has been around for a very long time. But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after peace has been restored.
Usually peaceful things happen. I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Usually.
Okay. Still,
You're just gonna roll with it?
can't hurt
Okay.
to try your luck. And maybe you can help me get rid of the invaders while we're at it.
Can you please put your hat back on, Navia? You look so weird. You look so weird without the hat. Please. Please.
So the dragons
The
have
crowd
their
looks so
only
stupid. Some Mario Galaxy ass.
Right. The forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening
Princess
to the
Peach
residents.
ass crown on.
Have you come across the gift from the goddess of prophecy yet? You mean the protection magic that stops them from coming to harm? We saw it in action.
Yeah, I love you, Navia, because you can't look like this.
Yep,
You gotta
that's the one.
put the hat back on.
Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the metropole has grown a lot more dangerous, or if there's a deeper reason behind it. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others start repeating the same thing over and over again, like they're trapped in some kind of loop. If we were to use
Time
clockwork toys as
loop?
an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded, or the gears have slid out of place? That's exactly right, Nilu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an invasion.
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days. Of the remaining few, we trapped some of them inside the castle and chased the rest back out of the city.
Like, it looks so bad. Like, especially with her drill hair. With her drills in her hair. Like, she just doesn't... Yeah, it looks so unbalanced. It's so bottom heavy. Her entire design is so bottom heavy without the hat.
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also knocked some of the stars out of the sky. Plus, there's a bunch of monsters in the city.
Sounds about right. Fairy tale logic.
Sounds like there's a lot more to fix here than in the Forest of Blessings.
Fairy tale logic.
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be straightforward enough. But how do we fix the magic? Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. One of her oldest prophecies says this: "Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky."
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave to her people in the first place? Does that mean she plans to take the gift back?
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result, some people are against turning the gear, despite what the prophecy says, since they fear a future where they no longer enjoy the goddess's protection. But letting this drag on isn't the answer either. No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final, terrifying
Goddess of Fate never
step.
learned their second rule of
They're
no
still
takesies back.
hoping
Yeah.
there might be an alternative solution.
No takesies backsies.
We could ignore their objections and go turn the gear ourselves.
You have to be
But-
considerate of their feelings.
Exactly. I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day, this is their city, and they should have the right to decide its future.
Ooh, spoken like a true wise king, Navia.
I am the boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first time as a king, but there are a few similarities between the two roles. Traveler, Paimon, Miss Nilu, Would you be willing to lend me your support? With your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find the most frictionless way to resolve the problems plaguing this city.
Sure thing, boss.
Thanks, partner.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no. We're your friends! No need to ask us so formally in the future.
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city, and just like the Forest of Blessings, I would love to see it return to normal as soon as possible. Ah, great! As the King of Constellation Metropole, I extend to you my gratitude. All right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the Metropole. And stay close. You don't want to get lost in my castle. It's huge.
Sweet. There's a thing. I love having Arlecchino in this like world of whimsy and fun. Like, she doesn't fit at all, but it's so hilarious. Wait, no, I think I can hit this multiple times. Yeah, there we go. Like, look at her. She does not belong. Chest.
An impressive bounty.
Okay, 53 out of 75. You're telling me you didn't have to physically climb that and there was... Yeah, there's an elevator right there. Bozo. Absolute buffoon. You absolute candlestick. There's a crystal fly. Hello, thank you. I kind of find it funny how valuable crystal flies are. Like, the most valuable resource in this game behind, like, primo gems are fucking crystal flies. Always claiming for more crystal flies. Okay, let's go grab the TPs. And then I'll probably end stream there. Don't really care about that right now. What I want is to go find my teleport waypoints. Which are this way, it looks like.
Strike a pose!
Nope, wrong person. There we go. And then the next one is up. This is a very vertical area. But vertical is Kazuya's middle name, so let's do it. Yeah, I played Liyue. What about it? I know how to manage my stamina. There's an easier way of doing this, but I also don't want to trigger any quests, so because I want to actually end stream because we've been live for now 3.5 hours. There we go. What the fuck are Hilichurls doing here? Doesn't make sense. Okay. We are fighting, apparently.
Wind strike. Laid bare.
The music kind of is giving me Mario Galaxy vibes a little bit. Like the whimsy and fairy tale vibe gives me Mario Galaxy. Is it literally all the fucking way up there? Well, you know what? I don't look actually that far up. Hold on. Let me see though, because I can go this way.
Time to go.
This track specifically is very Mario Galaxy.
Solidify.
Shower me with threat.
I will have order.
Transfixed.
Time to shine.
Everlasting as the
And
moon.
pop.
Late bear.
And pop. He'll probably respawn, to be completely honest. So what I'm gonna do, I will get to the luxurious chest later. I love the design of this area. There's one part at the end. Who's and what's this from Elden Ring? the blue witch girl. That's literally her. Why is the music gone now? You're probably the goddess of fortune, to be honest. Ronnie, that's her name. It's literally Ronnie. Like, give her a couple more arms and you're set. Like, come on, hold on. Canonically, the best ending in the game.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Like, look at that. That's literally Ronnie. This area also gives me huge Fischl vibes. This gives huge fish vibes, which I kind of love. And I also like how the music just cuts out. Like... Look at that. That's just gorgeous. I love that. I absolutely love that. It's so pretty. Anyways. Well, that is everything I have for today. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I am kind of mad at myself for not playing this earlier, but you know, it's whatever. But yeah, that's all I've got for today. Next week, same time, usual time. I might finish this up actually next week because I'll have time to do that. And then after next week, oh yeah, oh baby, we're doing Natlan. Oh yeah, I'm so ready for Natlan. But yeah, because like next Sunday is gonna be like the last day we'll have in order to actually play this quest. So I might do a little bit of this off stream and might finish it on stream, but That's all I've got for now. I'm so ready for Natlan, guys. You have no idea how excited I am for Natlan. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys same time next week. For those starting classes, good luck, and yeah, so bye-bye, y'all.